We want some momentum to take us in 2016. Amen. We get ready to pray. We get ready to pray. We get ready to pray. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to hit one of those lights. Don't hit all of them. Hit one of those lights. Amen. Hit one of those lights. Amen. This is what I want you to think about. I want you to think about all the things that happened in 2015. And we're going to pray a concert prayer. And after this prayer, we're going to make an altar call. But I want you to pray. I want you to really sincerely pray. I want you to give God thanks. I want you to give God thanks. Whether you save or not save, I want you to give God thanks. I want you to give God thanks. Look at somebody and give him thanks. I want you to give God thanks. Amen. I don't care if you had a worst year of your life, give him thanks. Because you're finishing strong. You're finishing strong. Amen. Amen. Matter of fact, hit them all. Hold your pocketbook. Hit them all. Amen, somebody. Hit them all. We got about 3 minutes. Hit all the lights. Come on, hit them all. Hit them all. We going out. We going out. We got a strong finish. We got a strong finish. We got a strong finish. Don't be all right. Go on here. I think we're getting somebody to jail. I think we're delivering somebody to prison wall. Lord, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for touching my body. I want to thank you for healing me. I want to thank you for raising me up, God. When I was on my back, when I didn't have a job, God, you kept food on the table. You kept a roof over our head. God, we just want to thank you. Anybody want to thank you? Lord, I thank you for my water. I thank you for my parents. I thank you for my brothers. I thank you for my sisters. I thank you, Lord God, for my uncles and aunties. I thank you for the Bible church. I thank you for the real life church. I thank you for the haters. Yeah, I thank you for the haters. Because if it had not been for the haters, I would have survived. Every hater that hated on us, God, we thank you for it. We thank you for deliverance. We thank you for keeping by the highways and the byways. Oh, God, we thank you. Thank you for the children that was born in this year. We thank you for them. We lost some loved ones. We lost some kinfolk. We lost some adulterers. Some lost fathers. Some lost mothers. Some lost aunties. Through it all, we just want to tell you thank you. We thank you, God, because we could have been us. We thank you, God, because we could have been down. We thank you, God, because you kept us up. You kept us alive. You kept us going forward. When we wanted to quit, when we wanted to give up, by your grace, by your mercy, oh God, we thank you. Somebody say thank you. Somebody say thank you. Anybody want to say thank you? The whole year is going out. Thank you for the new year that's coming in. New revelation, new promises, new blessings. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. My soul magnifies. My heart rejoices. My mind glorifies. My lips give you praise. Thank you. 2015. It's going down. It's going down. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Somebody does right. Happy New Year. 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 Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Come on, everybody want to tell me thank you. Come on. Another year. The old year is gone. It's gone now. But it's another year. Somebody lift their hand and tell them thank you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm led by the Spirit of God. I'm led by the Spirit of God. And while they were singing that song, which is the last song y'all sung, I heard the Lord in my spirit. And God told me to tell some of you, don't let 2016 catch you like 2015. And I'm here right now. I want to make an altar call because people need to be saved. I got the fishing pole. I got the right bait. And I want you to know this. God allowed us to see another year. And we ought to be grateful. Now I know some of you done messed up so bad you think God can't save you. But I want to let you know that God wants to save you. As a matter of fact, the Bible says that it was fishing on the wrong side of the boat. Somebody didn't preach that. And Jesus came and said, throw your net on the other side. Come on, we're on the other side now. I'm throwing the net out right now. I'm throwing the net out right now. The scripture teaches us that there are so many fish that the net break that it calls for some help. And the theologians say there was 153 different types of fish in that net. That was people were trying to name the different type of fish. I want you to know we got people from all walks of life in this church tonight. But I want you to know tonight, you can make a change in your life. Start 2016 off right. Don't say you was lucky. It's just for the grace of God that kept you and allowed you to see another year. Some of you lost friends in the street. Come on, preach, Bishop. Some of you lost people that was close to you. Amen. It could have been you. You know it should have been you. Some of you know you should have made it through 2015. But God kept you. And God allowed his anointing to rest on you to bring you into 2016 so you can start fresh. And the Lord is speaking to somebody tonight. It's time for you to start fresh. I don't care what you did in the past. I don't care how you was ridiculed. I don't care how you messed up even last night. But God said it's a new year. And I will take your sins and remember them no more. Don't you let nobody call you to leave this church without giving Jesus your heart. He died for you. He bled for you. He hung there for you. But the Bible says he got up on the third day just for you. This is your night. It's not about a resolution. It's not about I'm going to be better. It's about serving God. It's about committing your life to God. Can I tell you something? All of us was fish at one time. But somebody called us. And tonight the net is out. God is calling you. He brought you to this church for purpose. You heard the word about reaching souls. You heard the preachers preaching out of their hearts about soul winners. And the greatest soul winner there is, amen, hung on a Calvary's cross. And I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but I want you to know 2016 going to be the best year of your life if you give God your life. Because I said, what do you mean they're going to be rich? I ain't talking about material things. I'm talking about spiritual things. See, when God changed the spiritual thing, the material thing got to follow. Y'all ain't saying that to me. You worry about the material thing before you get the spiritual thing. Seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all of these things will be added unto you. Stop letting the devil fool you. Stop letting him trick you. Stop letting him tell you a bunch of lies. Amen. All of us that are saved in here will sit in that same seat that you're sitting in. We're no better than you. Amen. We're no better than you. Amen. We just one banana peel away from hell ourselves. But we thank God for the grace that he puts in our life. And ask yourself this question. Ask yourself this question. If I died tonight, where would I spend eternity? If I passed tonight, where would I spend eternity? Where would I spend eternity? And no matter what they preach at your funerals, it really don't matter. You can say you're up there getting high with the boys, you can make jokes about all that kind of stuff. But the Bible says we're going to spend eternity somewhere in heaven or in hell. It's not about religion. It's not about what church you go to. It's not about what religion you was raised up under. It's not about grandma's salvation. It's all about you. When you stand before a righteous judge, can you give an account of your life and hear him say, well done? If you can't do that, I want you to come to this altar now. And I want to pray with you. I ain't trying to force nobody. But God led me to do this because I've seen, amen, year in and year out, people come and they make resolutions. And next month, they done broke every last one of them. Being in church on watch night ain't going to get you in heaven. You must be born again. It's good to be in church, you hear the word? But you got to make a commitment. And the commitment starts now. Don't put it, I'm going to come back first Sunday. First Sunday starts tonight. If the Lord is talking, I want you to come. Don't you look behind you. Don't you look beside you. You know where you are with God. As a matter of fact, some of y'all, amen, like the preacher say, started out with God. You did run with him. But something hindered you that you should not obey the truth. Salvation is not a joke. It's real. Amen, somebody? Now, I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm getting ready to close it. But I'm telling you what God told me to tell you. When I leave here, I'm going to be all right. But the question is, are you going to be all right? I've known people, amen, walk outside on New Year's night and get shot. I've known people to get killed down in the streets, shot down in the streets, amen, because they were saying, I'm going to wait till Sunday. Come on, your Sunday's right now. Don't be sitting back, amen, thinking, oh, I'm going to be all right. I just got to get through the service. I want the blessing of the Lord. The blessing can't follow you if you don't follow Christ. That's good preaching. Preach, Bishop. I'm preaching. Amen, Bishop. Thank you. How is it going to follow you if you don't follow Christ? The blessings is in the hand of the Lord.